Hey guys, my name is Malbeuf. Welcome to my channel. I'm with the hilarious, the talented Brett Kissel.
Not
to
hilarious,
my right.
but thank you.
And we have Kaitlyn Bristowe to my far left. Host of Off the Vine, you know her from The Bachelor, you know her from The Bachelorette.
Yes.
Her dog is here, Rami.
Ramen, yeah. Ramen.
Jason's here. We're here to party. It's a whole family affair. Somehow, Brett finagled this to happen. And we are having an LA dinner dare night. And Kaitlyn and Jason went out last night.
Yeah.
So good luck to us.
Yeah.
In this giant bucket, I have truths and dares.
Okay.
You can choose to either answer it, or you can choose to pass it on, but you have to take a shot of your drink of choice.
Can I go first?
Do you want to go
Yeah.
first?
Yeah.
I like that you're willing to go first.
Of course.
I really like that about you.
Who is better, ramen or doodle? And Ramen's like, yeah, Mom, who was better? I will go 1,000,000,000% ramen every day of the week. I
hear
still
that?
love the other dog, but ramen is the 2.0 new and improved. Yeah.
Okay, Jason, are we ready?
So this is for Brett, so should I read it for Brett?
You have to pass it on to Brett,
Oh,
and
okay.
sadly, you have to drink the rest of your drink.
Oh
Is that
shit.
how
That's how it's gonna work.
Someone in the music industry you don't like.
Ooh.
I had beef with somebody, but we've
caressed
patched
it.
it up. Patched it up. So by saying something like this, I'm probably gonna, make more beef. But it's people that aren't open to new kinds of music and are just like in a zone.
Yeah.
Like I only like this and I only like that, which I, to be honest, I used to be. So I can say like I don't like that anymore. Or people in the music industry who cheer for the Vancouver Canucks.
Oh!
If they cheer for that team,
I lived in
there's-
Vancouver
yeah.
for 12 years and I just could never get on board with cheering for the Canucks.
cheers to us and go Oilers.
My biggest fear in life, which is, I guess, a truth.
Holy shit, that's deep.
That's deep.
Yeah, that just took a turn.
I wanted something fun. I feel like I want to know what your biggest
You
fear in
do?
life is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a shot.
Dang.
Cheers to that. I'm passing it
Okay.
on.
Oh, so you have to take a shot because you passed.
I have to take a shot because I'm a pussy.
Okay.
Cheers.
My biggest fear in life is kind of sad. I'm
Not getting married and not falling in love.
Well, it's close.
I think you'll be fine.
My biggest fear in life is somebody falling out of love with me.
Okay, Brett, your turn.
While blindfolded, draw your penis or vagina.
Oh, I gotta.
Yeah, you gotta
Well, we
Get
got
a
the hat.
Sharpie?
I'm getting the Sharpie. I have the Sharpie.
And get a really big piece of
And
paper.
Big piece of paper.
Like honestly, I'm really happy with what I've got.
Yeah.
It's given me 3 kids and I've got
Yeah.
a really hot wife who still stays with me. So it's like
Little things about each other, so.
I'm
I
afraid
feel like you're just.
I'm afraid this is too thin.
It is a little thin, like a little person. Well, you tried.
Let's see.
That's a botched circumcision if I've ever seen it.
Your balls are nice though.
Oh,
You've got nice balls.
Draw it and then keep it in your wallet.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I
and
got
when
a
there's a
picture,
missing
Jay.
person alert, a missing person, you can go, this is what he looked like.
Okay, so Jay hasn't gotten a real one yet.
Yeah.
Okay, come
You
on.
need to go.
Oh, this one's.
Your biggest regret?
No regrets.
Like not doing things because I'm scared of what other people would think and caring too much about other people's opinion and not worrying enough about like doing things for myself. So if I look back on my 30s, I feel like I am 30 now. I feel like I did a lot good, but the things that I could have improved on was just because I was scared to take chances.
That's really good.
That's a
Great
good
answer.
answer.
You know what? And I thought, good answer. I would have thought that you would have taken it back to May of 2006 when Ryan Miller and the Buffalo Sabres were playing
That's
against the
not
Carolina
my regret.
Hurricanes and you couldn't beat Carolina and you didn't go to the Cup final.
It's just as bad. It says shotgun a beer or a wine can. I can't shotgun.
I'll shotgun a beer.
I don't think I've ever shotgunned a beer, so this is great.
And wine is easier than beer.
This is the
Oh my
every
God, this makes me
tailgate.
wanna bomb.
You do
As
this
I take a shot.
in Buffalo. You do this before church.
Shotgun tutorial here. Okay, so you want to make sure. Watch your clothes.
I'm watching.
This up. But this is where we're gonna have the lid.
Yeah.
You are going to bring it at an angle like this. The reason you're gonna do that is because that creates an air pocket there. Watch this right in the face.
I'm scared.
Just like that, smooth as ice.
This is toxic masculinity at its finest.
Okay.
Why is this turning me on?
Come on, Kaitlyn. You're not so vanilla after all.
Tell me more, Kitty.
Yeah, no, nothing.
You did good.
Yeah, so then we got the hole.
We're dripping a bit.
Yeah.
A little drip.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Well done. And now the dog's gonna get drunk.
Like that was
so good.
That was incorrect.
Oh,
Can we just talk about
Seriously?
ramen?
yeah, like maybe we should
don't
let
put
it.
that on camera.
Wait, okay,
No
I'm
alcohol.
doing one more. Hook up with any celeb, who would it be? Ellen DeGeneres. I heard she's great in sex.
Although,
What?
Yeah.
You're gonna sleep with out of anyone in the world.
She's
You're gonna
my hall
sleep
pass.
with.
but by the way, so this is a name.
I feel like she can eat pussy really good.
She would be so.
Oh,
Anne Hathaway dated her and said it was the best she's ever had
Really?
in life. And I'm
Anne
like,
Hathaway and Ellen dated?
I'm starting to think twice.
I don't know. Anne was
I didn't know
gay?
if she was gay or lesbian or anything.
I'm attracted to women.
Yeah.
I find women attractive. I feel like she's like so kind and generous, and then she'd just be like a freak
In the
in
bedroom.
the bedroom.
I'm at a loss for it.
Ellen or Chris Pratt.
Oh, Chris Pratt. He could
Oh, yeah,
do me
you
any day.
Current Chris Pratt.
He could do me any day.
Yeah.
Would you three? Would you do a threesome with Chris Pratt?
Yeah.
Jason's like, I
That
don't
would
know. how
require
good-
3 of us, so no.
Look into the camera and say Trump 2020.
Wow.
I can't.
That's funny.
Insta shot.
I literally can't, I'm the biggest Hillary Clinton supporter. I can't say this. I think I might be passing this off to Brett. I think I might be passing it off to you.
It's gonna end with.
You're fired.
You're fired. That's a
Favorite-
funny one.
Fantasy scene prop toy. And what do you mean fantasy scene?
Like, do you want Cecilia to dress up as a nurse? Do you
Oh.
want to like do it in an airplane?
You know what? I think it has to do with our one, and for a long, long time.
Oh,
and that's Rihanna.
Oh, I remember this. I
Rihanna.
asked her. I said, "Who
Yeah.
would you wanna
Oh, yeah.
collaborate
Yeah.
/ sleep
Yeah,
with?"
Rihanna in, and I'll just paint the scene. You know, a whole bunch of people like y'all in Vegas.
Yeah.
Us and Rihanna, Vegas.
Yeah. And then.
You do like Disney movies, Disney
And then-
songs. They weren't
Big
lying
Disney
about
guy.
that.
No.
Oh no, he's such a Disney guy.
Look at the
Bachelor,
stuff.
they made me do.
Isn't it neat?
What
Once
did
you
you
think
think
my
my
collection's complete,
What
wouldn't you think I'm the girl?
A girl who has
Everything. Scene.
Oh.
Yeah. I would have continued.
Yeah, I was like, I've got gadgets and gizmos.
I was like, we got a hard out.
Yeah, that was an awesome one. Did you know that's how the Chainsmokers start their show?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Into that.
And nothing fires up a crowd
More
of
than
millennials
Lion
than Lion King.
King, that's right.
Yeah.
All right. Take a. I'm not even gonna walk out of here. Take a slow shot of whiskey. So if I say no, what's my alternative?
You
And
still
it's
take
like
a
a
shot of
quick
whiskey.
Then it's a
It's a
penalty
quick
shot.
shot.
You gotta
Yeah.
do either 1 ounce or 2 ounces.
None of us have herpes.
No, in the
My
show we
little
can test
whiskey.
it.
Do you actually?
Yeah, I got 4 blood tests and like.
But isn't that great? You can know you going into something and you can just anyone you want and don't have to worry about it.
Totally.
So I'll take a shot.
I wish West Hollywood was like that.
I threw up twice last night.
There's a bucket.
So I
You
like.
threw up more than twice.
There is a burger if you want. Okay, this one says, which truthfully is not for me. So I'm just gonna pass this
Okay.
off to you.
Well, then you gotta take a shot.
I'm gonna take a shot. But
Okay.
Kaitlyn, did you guys have sex on the first date?
No, we did not. Yeah, if you Google Jason Tartick and Kaitlyn Bristowe, it'll probably tell you about our first hookup and how we dry humped. And
You dry hump?
yeah, because I was on my period and we had just met and we weren't comfortable with that yet.
You gotta drink it all.
I know, I suck.
Dry humping brings back kind of the great feelings that you had
Yeah.
in middle school and high school.
Totally. That's like on that Family Guy episode when kids started doing it in the ear because they were trying to like celebrate like being virgins, so they did it in the ear. And Tom Tucker on the news goes, which leads to a new saying, once you go black, you go deaf.
Okay, Brett, your turn.
Tell us your first
Wait,
kiss
who's
story.
this?
It's mine. My
Okay.
first kiss story was a girl in the 7th grade. She kissed me on my birthday when I was getting off the school bus.
What was
She
her
said,
name?
Her name was Megan. And she
Hi,
said
Megan.
she wanted to give me something for my birthday.
Oh.
And I literally thought that it was going to be a gift or a card or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe a gift certificate or something.
Yeah.
And she gave me a kiss on the lips.
Have you ever slept with someone to advance your career? I guess now's a good time to tell you I slept with Mike Fleiss. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I never
Mike
have.
Fleiss?
The creator of The Bachelor.
I would do
Yeah.
it.
No,
I would do
not if you met him. That I am attracted to Leslie Mann. Attracted.
What? Leslie Mann?
I love her.
All right, that came out of nowhere.
Oh, girl, let's get
She's
some French toast.
great. She's our
Oh,
40-year-old virgin.
This
Yeah.
is 40. This is 40 was
This is
amazing.
This is 40 was
amazing.
amazing.
I love
Leslie
it.
Mann
That's my other
is
story.
also stay out of the frozen food section. Your boobs will freeze. She was on Big Daddy
Yes,
with
she was. And her kids are the one in
Euphoria. And they're in Euphoria.
Oh, I remember her.
Yeah, she's amazing.
There's only like 3 left.
All day. I love games.
Sing a Brett Kissel song from start to finish.
Give it to me. Give it to me, Connor.
The new one? We were the song on the radio singing.
Playing.
We
We were the words the singer was singing, yeah.
were the we were the
hey.
band
Man, do you want to
out
sing
there
along?
now.
Yeah.
We were
That song.
Wow.
Okay, now drink about me. This is the new single. Big hit.
Also, they were all in this. It's sexy. I masturbated to it.
I agree. You could have been shirtless all along.
That's kinda
The
like-
hammock scene was when you were shirtless. That was it, right?
That was it.
No, and then when
And
he
the-
walks,
and the-
he walks up to
So
the
that's what's
cenote.
like, The Bachelorette, I literally worked out like 8 months every day. I'm like, all right, shirt's coming off because I'm not a shirt off
I would've
kind of
done
guy. And I get one thing with my
He's
shirt.
so,
I was like, this is bullshit.
It's so funny. I feel like you're like the Kent Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Where you're like so undercover sexy, but that gives you big dick energy. Like you're like
Hot girl summer, bitch.
because you know how he's not like a shirts off guy because it's like he doesn't need to be because if you do see, you're like
Like your guys' relationship
Sad.
is
It's just that. We got,
it's unique.
okay.
Perfect.
Bang, marry, kill. Ryan Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, Rachel McAdams, all Canadian.
All for our reason. 2 of them are from London, Ontario.
I could never kill Rachel McAdams. I love her. Okay, so I would
gonna
marry
kill one of
Rachel
her friends.
McAdams. Am I a lesbian?
Yeah, I think we've decided that.
Hey, you're right on, man. Don't leave me hanging. Good for you.
I would unfortunately kill Ryan Reynolds, which is so devastating.
Have you seen his 8-pack?
Yes, and I've seen him in person, and I'm like, I love him. He's one of my favorites, but I have to choose one.
So
I don't want
So you're
to.
killing
Mar-
Ryan Reynolds.
marrying Rachel.
And I'm banging Ryan Gosling.
Kaitlyn Bristowe is now officially a lesbian.
I'm so over this barking.
It's
Right.
prank call someone famous.
Okay.
Let's prank phone. Okay, so one of my buddies from the show, Blake,
Okay,
he just
Blake.
got off the show in the Bachelor in Paradise. He had a reputation of hooking up girls in Stagecoach.
Somebody
I'm
call
gonna
him?
call,
No.
pretending that I am a PR representative from Stagecoach, and I'm interested in him being
Great.
the headline sponsor.
No,
Great.
but he knows your number.
He knows your
No, but you can
number
hide
and
it.
your
You
I
voice.
can hide it on your
But
settings.
he won't pick up a private number. So let's call Blake.
Okay, but you can't do that. It has to be one of you.
Oh, yeah.
Your voice is
Brett's got a
so-
call.
Yeah. So,
So
Brett,
then maybe-
Brett, you have to say, this is the PR man. Say, am I speaking with Blake Horseman? Yes. Hey, Blake, are you still taking on deals and appearances within a year's time? Like, be very serious. Be like, I work with a PR company. We have a really big deal for you.
Yeah.
Is this me?
Say we would
Stagecoach.
love you to be Mr. Stagecoach for
Yes.
this.
Minimal clothing.
Just say, like, we're looking for you to host Stagecoach. It's a 6-figure deal. So it's pretty serious. Like, totally mess. No laugh.
But nobody can
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
You reached Blake. Sorry I missed your call.
Oh, he
Leave your
hit
name,
the
number, and a short message. I'll give you a call back when I get a chance.
Hey Blake, this is Jay Allen calling from here in Los Angeles. I represent Stagecoach, the music festival. Of course, you'd hear about it. Anyway, we are looking to contract you to be a part of our Stagecoach Festival, obviously with your days on TV and as an influencer, to host one of our new stages that we're creating. It's not a huge deal. I don't think we can get to 6 figures, but we're pretty close. Would love to talk with you about it. We've talked with a few other people, the cast of The Bachelor and Bachelor Nation. So it's really kind of a first come, first serve. So if you're willing to call us back in the next, maybe 24 hours to 48 hours, we'd really appreciate it. Again, it's Jay Allen from Stagecoach, and you could reach me. Well, you've got my number. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, man, and good luck. Maybe we'll see you out in California soon. Bye.
And scene.
That was so legit. I was like, oh, I hope he takes the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, this sounds pretty good. 9,000.
Now watch if he calls.
It's the red button.
And if he calls you back.
Yeah.
In the next,
If we're still on
I think you
TV.
should call him again in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. So Jay Allen is my alias, and Jay Allen books all my anthems. Most illegal thing you've ever done.
Have you ever cow tipped?
That's a myth. Do you know
That
that?
is a myth.
Cow tipping is a myth. I went through like a stealing phase in like my late teens, where I just did it for the high. Just no other reason, but I did it for the high.
Okay.
And I was living in the city, and I backed up my truck at like 1 a.m. to a superstore,
Okay.
and I stole a Christmas tree.
Why?
Yeah, and the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, where I grew up on the farm, you could just get a tree for free. Why am I spending $65 on a Christmas tree?
That is a good point.
Touche.
Sometimes
So I
you're
just
like
stole
$100.
a Christmas tree. I took it to my apartment, and I set it up, and I had a merry old Christmas. And
got a lot of coal.
I hated
Kind of
myself.
Grinch-esque, but not.
Yeah, that's
but
very
did
Grinch.
Did you have any karma happen to you from that?
You know what? Maybe it's gonna come. Maybe it's happened already. I've had some shit things happen to me in my life,
Okay.
like some real shit things. So I think to myself, that's probably it. That's probably the universe saying,
Yeah.
you.
You're also doing
So-
pretty good, so I think you're
But
fine.
that being said, like I regret that. And why the would I do that at Christmas?
I don't know.
Yeah. I took a $10 bill out of the bartender's tip jar once and bought a drink with it and gave it back.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Girls gotta drink.
See, no, and see, for me, that's just fun. See, to me, that's just fine.
I mean, I was 19 years old and
Yeah.
an idiot.
Sing milkshake.
I don't know that song.
I can't.
Bring all the boys to the yard. Brings all the boys to the yard. It's better than yours. And like, it's better than yours. Don't you shoot, but I got to charge. Brings all the boys to the yard. And like, it's better than yours.
Okay, mine's best and worst sex position. I know what this is.
Okay.
So best.
Ramen, 1 sec, we're almost done, bitch. Sit down.
Is me on top. Worst is reverse cowgirl.
That's
It's
the worst. Because you
worst.
don't see anything.
And you're like, this kind of hitting the wrong spot, and I just am not into it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you? Like, why do you just want to look at my back?
Wink,
Yeah.
wink.
Yeah.
What's your fetish? Talking about, I don't know, just talking about the old days.
Oh.
That's my favorite.
Wait, tell me
Like
more.
when you went like CC,
Yeah.
like you like.
Remember that time when you da-da-da?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
did it like this? Oh, yeah.
What's the
Remember
best
that
story-
time
what's
that
the
you did
best
this,
story
this,
you got?
this? Yeah.
What's your best?
That's another episode for another time. That's,
Okay, so we have to end this interview, sadly.
Okay.
But Brett's new album, Now or Never, comes out January 1st. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
My name's Connor Malbeuf. We'll catch you later. Yeah, we gotta go.